Coming to you from the Nut House Studios, presented by Gone Squirrel Radio Show. This is the Soapbox Smorgasbord podcast with your hosts Jason and Ryan. So kick back and enjoy the show. Hey everyone, welcome to episode 4 Into the Squirrel-Verse. I'm your host Jason.
And I'm Ryan, aka Rhino.
And we got a big, fun, squirrel-filled episode for you today. Today is Squirrel Appreciation Day, so we're going to throw you with some squirrel facts, some squirrel snacks. We're going to have a battle of the Squirrels and Friends. Going to do some fan mail, and yeah. So let's get into it. First thing, last night we joined Todd the Bod at KCXW Wrestling.
Shout out
Kansas
to
City.
KCXW.
Went up to Independence, Missouri. It was a real fun time. We got to have some Go Chicken Go. Got some Arthur Bryant's. We went and had Crumble Cookie.
Yeah.
Those are good.
And some Jack in the Crack.
And we got Jack in the Box. Got them loaded tacos. It was good. Good times. Thank you for having us there. It was great.
Good times. It was real fun. I'm still high from
Yep.
it. Oh yeah, right to the main vein, brother.
So we're going to start with some squirrel facts.
Cool.
Squirrels are the members of the family Squirrelidae. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm not Latin.
Scurvy?
The
Scurvy family.
That family includes tree squirrels that you see every day. Ground squirrels, such as chipmunks, groundhogs, and prairie dogs. That's something I didn't know. I kind of thought, there were squirrels and flying squirrels, and then those were something separate. So sorry for discriminating against chipmunks, groundhogs, prairie dogs, all the sub-squirrel species.
Yeah, we're not squirrel bigots.
Yep. They were found on every continent except for Antarctica. The ones in Australia were introduced by human in the 1880s. There are... What is it? Oh, squirrels can live 5 to 10 years on average in captivity. Some of them have lived to be up to 20 years old. The smallest squirrel is the African pygmy squirrel, which is only 5 inches from the tip of its nose to the tip of its tail. It's a little tiny guy. The largest squirrel is the red and white flying squirrel, which is almost 4 foot long from nose to tail and weighs close to 5 pounds. That's a big squirrel.
That's huge.
Yeah.
5 pounds is a lot.
And then the heaviest is the groundhog, is a type of groundhog that weighs in between 10 and 13 pounds. So, Punk's Walty, Phil.
Yeah. It's like a small dog.
Is it Waltney or Waldy? I don't know.
I don't know either.
There are over 122 types of tree squirrels, 50 different types of flying squirrels, and over 120 types of ground squirrels. So there are a lot of squirrels around.
Man.
Many types of squirrels are protected due to being hunted almost to extinction for their fur. Not too far from us...
Their pelts.
Yep. Not too far from us is Marysville, Kansas, which is nicknamed Black Squirrel City. And over 1/5 of their squirrels are black squirrels. They have a black squirrels on parade, similar to, Kansas City had cows on parade. Lawrence had the Jayhawks on parade. I believe Pittsburgh did penguins on parade or something like that. There's several cities that have done the big statues that people have decorated and painted in different ways.
And Rage Against the Machine had bulls on parade.
Rally around the family with a pocket full of shells.
So they have about 30 of them spread throughout the city. So if you ever get a chance, check it out. Odd law, it is illegal to worry squirrels in Excelsior Springs, Missouri, and La Crosse, Wisconsin.
I'm just playing.
I was going to say, you going to try to read these?
Nah, I can read it.
Squirrels will pretend to bury nuts to throw off potential thieves. So they're not as dumb as they look.
Yeah.
And then squirrels are also the top threat to our electrical grid, which makes sense, half the time they pop
I've
those
actually
transformers and
legit,
stuff.
I've legit witnessed one get fried by one
Ah.
over off of Rhode Island Street. Legit saw it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it just disintegrated. It was terrible.
Prairie dogs, a breed of ground squirrel,
Mm.
their colonies can spread hundreds of acres. And then, not to mention, go quite a distance underground. So,
Yeah.
pretty good sized colonies. The word squirrel comes from a Greek word meaning shadow tail.
Is that right?
Huh?
Hmm.
Don't know what the word is. It just, I'm sure I could figure it out.
Yeah.
Some squirrels chew up shedded rattlesnake skin.
Isn't there a character with Sonic called Shadow, and is he a squirrel?
I don't think so. I think he's another hedgehog.
Oh,
I'm not completely sure.
are hedgehogs related to the squirrel family? I don't
No,
know.
maybe through some long distance.
Oh, okay. Like that distant cousin.
Yeah.
Man, you were a cousin from around the way.
Some squirrels chew up shedded rattlesnake skin and stick it to their fur to try to deter rattlesnakes and other predators.
Man,
That's crazy.
Ingenuity at its
Yep.
best. That's a cool self-defense. I like that.
Yep. And flying squirrels can glide the length of a football field. So that's quite a ways. They can't really fly; they just more hit the wind and go.
It's better than most quarterbacks.
Yep.
Patrick Mahomes.
Hey,
And
don't be hating. Now a little bit of sad squirrel news. A New York man was recently arrested for trapping and spray painting squirrels for annoying his dogs and making them bark. That's I'm anti-animal cruelty.
yeah, that's terrible.
I mean, yeah, I think we should cage him and spray paint him.
I like that idea.
So that is all we got for squirrel facts for you. Yeah, I just figured we'd throw some your way. A lot of those I didn't know, and I thought I kind of knew a fair amount about squirrels.
So I hope you was as enlightened as I was.
Now, I know you're slightly allergic to peanuts, but we are going to try some squirrel snacks.
Here it goes.
The first one is nutty.
I'm starting to think you just like to torture me, man. Come on now.
First one is nutty chia seed pecans, and they are for Yum's Snacks.
Oh, that sounds kind of good, actually.
And they look pretty good.
Yeah.
We're gonna give these a try.
I'll try.
Ooh, look at those, man. Covered in seeds.
Oh, yeah, it looks like everything bagel type of vibe. Well, here we go.
They smell good. Kind of soy saucy it smell.
Those are fire. I could eat the whole bag and probably then some.
Got those at Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree's got the best snacks.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
They come through.
Yeah, I'd kill a pack of those.
Man, devour those.
Matty K's hickory smoked almonds are our next thing.
Hickory smoked almonds. They're just plain. They don't have anything on them or no sugar.
No, man. Smell how strong that
I
smells.
got some salt. Ooh, the aroma.
There you go. Hickory smoked.
We'll go
Non-GMO
Got
certified.
triple threat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, those are good.
Yeah, it's like in the squared circle, brother.
Mm-hmm.
That was my mouth. Oh, boo.
What?
Nothing.
Oh,
You didn't catch
your
it.
joke.
Yeah, my joke was terrible. It fell flat. That's all right.
I like those.
I gotta wash the nuts down.
That's what she said.
Ha!
Sea salt and vinegar peanuts
Oh, these are gonna be good.
from Planters.
You can't go wrong with planters.
I like. Ooh, yeah, nice little pop on.
I always
mic.
like the little character dude with the monocle.
Yep.
He's cool.
Oh, spilled my
Should I
nuts
eat
all
like
over
a
the table.
Should I eat like a squirrel? I watch the squirrels out back in my place, and they're just like they got their little hands. They actually do this at my window, waiting for me to give them food.
Those are good, but I feel like the sea salt and vinegar flavor. All right, dude.
Sorry. Should I try this way?
I feel like that sea salt getting your nuts everywhere.
Yeah, all over the place.
Yeah, I feel like the sea salt and vinegar taste doesn't stick around that long. It was gone pretty quick. I like the flavor, but
It's very medium, but usually, like if you eat sea salt and vinegar chips or something, it's really strong and it'll make the roof of your mouth.
they're
get that
good. I like
numb-
them.
Yeah, me too. But it makes your roof of your mouth all numb feeling.
Okay, these next ones are by Planters also, and they are cocoa peanuts,
Ooh,
chocolate nuts.
oh yeah. I'm not gonna do any tricks, I promise.
Those are good.
Psych.
I like those.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's what's up, man.
Those are good. And like I said, most of these snacks I got at Dollar Tree. Like I said, they got the best snacks.
I'll take back the torture. So far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So good, right? So far.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So far, we
Wow.
got Takis Hot Nuts next.
I'm gonna like these because
Fuego and Flare.
I love Takis, man. Because Doritos has jumped on the Takis type of vibe. You even got the off-brand from Dollar General.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So these are hot chili pepper and lime are the first ones, and that's the Fuego.
I'm gonna love this one.
I don't know how spicy these are.
These are
scissors.
And these are so popular. I know. I see people on the bus eating. Not just.
Oh
just
man,
eating the
Takis
chips.
are so popular.
The chips alone are phenomenal.
Ooh, look at those.
Oh, dude, it's like bright. It's like some.
These are some super red nuts.
Red nuts. At least they're not blue.
I like those. Very limey. Nice little crunch shell on the outside.
Yeah. They're not as strong as the chips, but they're good. That's really good.
Kick comes after. It's not instant.
I'm liking Squirrel Appreciation Day.
Uh-huh.
I'll put it over all day long. And get some H2O.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next one is the Flare Hot Nuts. And these are chili pepper and lime. So, sounds like they're pretty close to the same.
Oh, yeah. They look about the same.
Yep.
Those are stronger.
Yeah, these are stronger. I feel like there's a stronger lime flavor on that.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Finger looking good.
There's not as much spice to that one.
Yeah. I like the spice, though. As long as it's not like those beans.
Oh, man.
Those are brutal. Oh, what do we got?
So, the next one we're going to try is Sweet Cajun Trail Mix by Founding Fathers.
It actually has the dudes on there?
It actually has them on there.
Mm.
Old GW himself hopped off the dollar bill and right onto a bag of trail mix.
Got that wig on him. He's got that wig because he has lice. That was a thing. Now, I don't wear a wig. I just shave it off. It's not because of lice, because I'm follically challenged.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make fun of the disability, punk.
I don't know. That's not bad. I get a little bit of sweet. I'm not getting the Cajun at all.
It's good, but I'm not too into the Founding Fathers nuts.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what else we got over here. Nature's Garden Baja Taco Cashews. And these came from, where'd I grab these at?
Oh, Burlington.
Burlington Coat Factory.
Yeah.
See, a lot of those places like Burlington,
Yeah.
and TJ Maxx, places like that, they seem to have really cool snacks back there that a lot of people pass over.
Can't go wrong with cashews anyway.
Mm-mm. How are they?
So good.
Cashew outside. How about that?
Mm.
Mm-hmm. I like them. I don't really understand the Baja part. I kind of get the lime. I kind of get a little bit of the taco.
Definitely gets a lime feel.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right.
Definitely good.
Got to drink water a lot after eating these nuts.
Mm-hmm. Crazy Go Nuts Maple Walnuts is our next little snack we're going
Well,
to
I'm
try.
gonna like those because I love walnuts.
Oh, I didn't have to cut that one open. Maybe.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep, got a couple little ones. Hold on. Yeah, open it up. Let me get a couple more.
Maple nuts.
There we go. Just
Got
take
this
some.
little.
You can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab a few.
Got this little happy walnut character on there.
It's got a strong flavor. What's the
Mhm.
flavor again? Maple?
Maple.
Man, that's strong.
Mm-hmm.
Very mapley.
Yeah.
That's pretty decent.
A lot softer than. I mean, normally you get a little bit of a. Normally you get a little bit of a crunch, but they're not really crunchy.
Oh.
Our next snack comes from Sea Point Farms, and it is Mighty Little Crunchy Corn Zesty Ranch. So I assume these are kind of like corn nuts. I don't. They kind of look like. No, it kind of looks like. Almost like the corn kernels at the bottom of a.
Oh, like a bag of popcorn or something?
Yeah, that doesn't quite pop.
Yeah.
So it's almost like corn nuts,
It's totally corn nuts.
but not break your teeth hard like
Yeah,
corn nuts.
corn nuts will tear you up, man.
Mm-hmm. I like those. It's almost, but it's not a real strong ranch flavor.
What else you got for me? Come on!
What'd you do, Naughty? Oh, speaking of corn nuts,
I didn't.
chili picante con lemon.
Hold on.
Lemon.
Here goes my incisors.
I don't think these are gonna be that. Oh, you're in. Yeah.
Oh, got in.
Corn. Oh, shit.
Ah.
Got too many.
Oh, see.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I think I broke a tooth. Hold on.
Sorry, got too many in my mouth. Did you really?
Yeah, I got to call Isaac Yankum DDS to fix it. Early 90s wrestler, a.k.a. became Kane.
Okay.
Ugh.
Next one.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen
Circus
those.
peanuts, man.
Man, I haven't seen those in so long.
And I think everyone's had circus
Yeah,
peanuts.
I'm not a big fan of marshmallow candies, but I'll bang with this. It's even got the shape.
Yep.
These have been around a long time.
Oh man, those are hard. Just got these today too.
You leave them outside or something?
No.
It's like 4 degrees. What?
Squirrels might hurt their teeth on these.
Yeah, for real.
All right. Checking out on those.
No good. Well,
boom.
Screw it. I'll do the rest of it.
And to finish off our little squirrel snacks.
Here, I'll set this right here, just in case.
No, it's nothing gross.
Out of all of them, that was worse. Here, let me get all this trash, though, you sloppy, sloppy person.
Nature's Garden Tropical Trail Mix. And this is 2 from Dollar Tree. See, like I said, they got the best snacks there, man. It's got a little bit of the coconut, a little bit of the walnuts, a little bit of...
I mean, I got this bag, Holmes. Hey, what you got on my sack, yo? My nut sack. What you got on my nut sack, man?
You need scissors?
No, I just tore it. Tore it. Ooh. They got dates in there?
Mm-mm.
I like dates. Especially of the female variety.
Good. Yeah. Got a nice crunch to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Typical trail mix, but I mean...
It's typical, but it's good.
Didn't you say you had some chocolate-covered peanuts over there?
I did. Did I give them to you? Or are they over here? Ah. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Okay, hold on a second. Russia.
Got scissors right in front of you.
I don't care.
Oh, you got one.
All right, brother.
All right.
Nice little surprise for you and
Chocolate covered peanuts.
me. Regular peanuts. See, they look just like peanuts.
Ugh.
What's the matter? You don't like chocolate covered raisins or
Oh,
something?
gross. Ugh.
You like to spit them
I'm
out?
alright. It's not that bad. Like,
In that case, you need more.
no. Ugh.
Yummy.
Oh, no. Chocolate covered raisins are, I mean,
they're California raisins.
I feel like it's one of those things that just shouldn't be. It's just like the yogurt covered ones are okay. Ugh. Gross.
Just so you know, that's for all the crap you've been feeding me on the last episodes, okay?
I'm gonna put
There you go.
I'm gonna let one of those fish
I'm gonna
marinate
hide
in your
these because
coffee.
he's about to stab me. Probably cut out my tongue.
I'm gonna put some of that fish in your coffee.
Oh, bleh.
Oh.
Do not. But one of our subscribers, I work with him, and he was like, "Man, you should have ate that fish." Man, if he smelled it, it was
Normally,
it turned my gut right away.
Normally, I can get on board with some of those fish snacks, especially the dehydrated ones with a nice crunch. But man, I wasn't doing those.
It was slimy. Gross.
Yeah. Well, it was like chewier than beef jerky chewy, and then it had the bones in it too.
It smelled like rancid punani.
Are we doing any? You want to hold off on these?
Yeah, we can do that next time.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Speed
That
it
way
up.
we save some.
Let's just stick with the nuts.
Okay. All right.
The theme of the day. Are we going to go right
So
to
those
this?
were our snacks. We are going to do our Battle of the Squirrels. And there are some squirrel friends. I tried to fill in as many squirrels as I could, and squirrels including like chipmunks and everything. So some of these we'll have to explain what they are.
I'm not going to know a lot of these, so I'm going to be referring to you a lot.
Okay.
So you'll probably be picking a lot of the winners, so I'm just going to be like rolling the dice.
And we've got our friend here that's kind of a studio bystander.
Yeah,
So if we have any tiebreakers that we need to be broken, we can
you're the tiebreaker,
throw it to
okay?
him.
Yeah.
So-
Maybe my man will be on a episode later on.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
So let's start it off.
Here we go.
Chip from Chippendale versus Bucky from what is Bucky from? See, I screwed up already.
Let me pull up my pants.
Emperor's New Groove. The little squirrel from Emperor's New
So I
Groove
go way up here.
versus Chip from Chippendale. All right.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm just saying, listen, I want them to see my Chippendale.
look. All right.
All right.
Chippendale or Chip from Chippendale
Mhm.
versus Bucky from Emperor's New Groove.
I'm going with Chip.
Chip.
Because
yeah.
I know, for one thing, I know who he is.
Yeah.
But at the same
You've
time.
probably seen Chip, Emperor's New Groove. You just don't. It's one of the small characters you don't really see a lot.
Chip and Dale, recently on Xbox store, they released some of the old Disney Sega Genesis Super Nintendo
Nice.
games, and Chip and Dale's one of them.
Yeah.
It's a really
So
cool
so
game.
one of my favorite cartoons growing up was the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Oh,
And I don't know
right.
if you remember that.
Yeah,
or-
I do.
Yep.
So this is going to be his other buddy,
That
Dale
is Dale.
versus Slappy. Who's
And
Slappy?
Slappy is from Animaniacs.
Oh, I'm going Dale.
Yep.
So Chip and Dale are advance.
So the next one that I have is Scrat from Ice Age
Mhm.
versus Elias Acorn, which I believe.
Yeah, who's that?
Elias Acorn is a character from the Sonic universe.
Oh.
So, like, there's a lot of characters to the Sonic universe that, unless you watch the series or read the comics, you don't know about. But
yeah, that happens with Marvel. That
Yeah.
happens with DC.
Yep.
That happens with Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, a lot of that stuff. Even Star Wars has tons of
Oh, yeah.
characters a lot of people don't know except for the main ones.
Yep.
Scrat. Yes, sir.
he's the original man
Yes, he is.
from Ice Age.
We got Groundhog Day versus Richmond Flying Squirrels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Richmond. It's a small college.
Well, they're known for it.
yeah.
they're known
No,
for
no,
flying
it's a small college. Well, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. So that's their mascot?
It's Well,
That's a cool
so
mascot.
there's the Richmond Spiders, which are the bigger like D1 college.
Yeah.
But then there's a smaller Richmond college called and theirs is the Flying Squirrels.
Oh,
So
okay. Well, you know what? Groundhog Day. His name's Phil, right?
I think so.
I'm going with Phil. Is that cool?
No. The movie Groundhog Day.
Oh no, I thought you meant the
No.
actual.
We'll get to that one after a while. The movie Groundhog Day versus.
I like the movie, but now, why Groundhog Day? I mean,
Because groundhogs are considered a ground squirrel.
I guess so.
So
I like Bill Murray a lot, so let's go with Groundhog Day.
Okay.
Is that cool with you?
Yep.
All right, cool.
okay, we have MBU, which is I think Mary Beth University, fighting squirrels versus Hammy the squirrel from Over the Hedge. I don't know if you've seen Over the Hedge or not.
No, I haven't.
It's kind of similar to the movie The Nut Job.
Who's the fighting squirrels again? What school?
Mary Baldwin University.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. They got some cool mascots out
Is
there.
it a Catholic school?
It sounds like it may have been at one time.
Is that right?
Probably still is.
Well, because I mean, idolatry. Anyways, let's see. What this
Hammy from Over the Hedge.
I like the fighting squirrels. Such
Okay.
a good name. So just put MBU.
Okay.
Man, what a great mascot.
Yeah.
Fighting squirrels.
Yep.
Because you got the fighting Irish or something like that, right?
Yep.
So I like the fighting squirrels. So Simon.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh, Alvin and Chipmunks. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Squirrel from the Sword in the Stone. Oh boy, that's pretty cool. I'm going with Simon, but
I was a big Alvin and the Chipmunks fan, but
I do know what you're talking about.
the girl squirrel that chases them around.
We're going Simon, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. This is where we get into one of the cousins here, the friends, Rocky, the flying squirrel from Rocky and Bullwinkle,
Mm-hmm.
versus Mighty Mouse.
Okay, I love Mighty Mouse. I like the
Yep.
cartoon a lot. I used to also watch Rocky and Bullwinkle, but I'm going Rocky on this
Rocky.
one. Hey, yo, Rock. Oh, wrong Rocky. I'm not as dumb as you think I am.
All right.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Don't know who Barry is.
Very. Hold on, let me.
Help me out, please.
I'm looking. Okay, the other one that it's up against is Pip from the movie Enchanted.
Which I also don't know. Never seen it.
You've never seen Enchanted?
I think you're gonna be deciding on this one, dude.
Barry from Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Still don't know.
Okay, so Conker's Bad Fur Day.
You're picking at this point.
Do you know what Conker's Bad Fur Day is?
I have no idea.
Okay, Conker's Bad Fur Day was I think Xbox and I think I don't know if Xbox, PlayStation and Nintendo 64 had the game too. But Conker and some of the characters from that are a spin-off of Donkey Kong.
Oh, and that's Barry?
And Barry is another squirrel character that isn't Conker. Conker is the main squirrel character.
And it's connected to Donkey Kong?
Mm-hmm.
Man, see, I'm going Barry.
Yep.
Just because of the connection with
Okay.
me anyway. You know, you don't have to agree with me, man, if you don't want to.
You're fine.
That's why we got a decider over here.
Skippy from Animaniacs, which is the other squirrel, versus Bernard from the Rescuers Down Under Rescuers movie.
Okay.
Do you remember those movies?
Not really.
You had the two mice, and in
Yes.
the one movie they saved the little boy and the eagle from the Australian hunter, the trapper.
Still don't.
Oh man,
It's not resonating, man. You know, I kind of
I
fried my brain cells a little too much, obviously.
I was an Animaniacs kid, but man, the Rescuers are classic.
I'm
gotta go
letting
Bernard.
you choose,
Okay.
dude.
And yeah,
Punks Watney?
no, Punks Waltney.
Punks Waltney Phil?
Yeah,
That's his name?
that's the main squirrel. Or the main groundhog, the one that they pull out.
But that's
for Groundhog's
that's
Day.
what they call him, like this first.
That's his real name. That's
I
what they
always
call
just
him.
called him Phil. No wonder they
And-
just say Phil.
Yep.
Punks Waltney. That's a tongue twister.
And I think
for me.
it's
I got that big old thick brother.
I think that's the
tongue.
name of the town. I think that's why.
That's why.
Yep.
I'm just gonna put and it's going up against a black squirrel coffee, I'm going Phil.
Okay.
You know, hey, nothing against the black squirrels, but I'm going Philly.
Okay.
Philnomenon.
The next one is Ray, the flying squirrel from Sonic, versus the squirrel from Happy Tree Friends.
What's Happy Tree Friends?
Dude.
See?
Oh,
See,
man.
I told you I was going to struggle.
You know what Happy
on
Tree
this.
Friends is? Okay. Happy Tree Friends was...
We got that from him.
Happy Tree Friends was this cartoon that it looked like it was going to be all happy-go-lucky,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden, all the characters start getting murdered and killed in different ways. Like the moose is up there fixing the roller coaster, and all of a sudden he gets ran over and sliced in half by the roller coaster. And then one of the characters that's on the roller coaster gets his head knocked off, and it's just a bloody massacre off of a cartoon that looks like it's a little kid's cartoon.
Okay. Well, you gave me the history of the world 1, 2, and 3 on that, but I absorbed most of it. I'm gonna go Ray.
Ray.
On this one.
Okay.
Excuse me while I cough. Okay. Don't know what the Squirrel Girl.
Marvel. It's Marvel.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Princess Sally Acorn?
Another Sonic character.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of squirrels and rodents and related type things in Sonic.
I'm going Sally Acorn.
Okay.
Good?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Okay. Timothy the Mouse from Dumbo versus Bucky the Beaver from the Bucky gas stations. I've never been to a Bucky's, but...
I'm going with Bucky.
Yep.
Because... It's a cool...
It's everywhere too.
Well, and I'm subscribed to a couple of channels, and some of them they travel and they go to Buc-ee's all the time.
Nice.
On the ones that
yeah.
Shout out to Major Brothers
podcast. I know we have one coming to Kansas City eventually. I think they got one in Springfield now, and so they're making their way further north.
Well, it's kind of like a Flying J in Kansas City. So, all right. Squirrel from
Shirt Tales. Yep.
And Rocket Raccoon.
So Shirt Tales was an 80s cartoon, and I think it was kind of similar to Care Bears, and there was different characters.
It's there.
You remember it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I know
I love Rocket Raccoon.
Me too. And I know that this is supposed to be, you know, a Squirrel Day related type of gimmick.
That's all right. This is why it's And Friends.
So, And Friends, I'm going Rocket all day.
Okay.
Rocket.
All right. My next one is Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunks versus the movie Mouse Hunt.
I know. And I like the game.
Mouse Hunt is the game, either one.
Yeah. I've never seen the movie, but I know the game.
Oh, the movie's great.
The game was so cool when I was a little kid. When it came out, every kid wanted it. But I'm going Theodore.
Theodore.
Yeah, I love Alvin and the Chipmunks are awesome.
Okay.
Speaking of Alvin and Chipmunks, let's go with the leader, Alvin.
Yep.
Because you know he's Leonardo of the Ninja Turtles. Alvin versus Timon?
Timon.
Timon?
From The Lion King. The meerkat.
Was it a silent E or something? Timon?
That's a Timon.
Oh, Timon from Lion King, right?
Yeah, the meerkat.
Oh, his name is Timon?
Yeah.
Sure it isn't Timon?
I don't know.
All right, I'm going Alvin. Sorry, Alvin gets
right.
love on that. Did we good on Alvin?
Yep. So, my next one is Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob versus Prairie Dog Manor, the show. There used to be the show where they were inside of a prairie dog community, and that's all it was. I think it was on Animal Planet or Discovery or something like that.
Sandy Cheeks.
Okay.
Sandy Cheeks. One of the coolest names.
Oh yeah.
Just such a cool name.
They knew what they were doing.
That's such a cool name. Such a cool name.
Okay.
Conker?
Yep, from Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Okay. Versus Mighty Mouse or Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse.
Sorry, Mickey Mouse, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mickey's the OG.
I'm going Mickey too.
He's
one of the friends, right?
Yep.
Obviously, he is an acquaintance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Remy, the rat from Ratatouille, versus Rizzo from the Muppet Show.
Oh, Rizzo.
Yeah. I liked Ratatouille just because I like the cooking of it, but that's Rizzo was so cool too on the Muppet Show.
Let's go Rizzo. I love the Muppet Show, period, because I watched it a lot. Man, by the way, when we went to KCXW, I noticed that your X hasn't come off. Show him your X. They gave us X's. Mine is gone. How'd that happen?
I don't know.
You didn't wash the back of your hands?
Yes,
man?
I did. I washed.
You don't ever wash your hands. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. All right. We got Brittany.
Chipettes from Alvin the Chipmunks.
Oh.
The female one.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
I think she's the leader of the Chipettes.
Okay, the Chipettes. So Brittany and then Bianca from Rescuers? From
the Rescuers Down Under. Or Rescuers.
I'm going to go Brittany on that because I don't even know
We'll have to watch that.
Yeah, or is it Bianca or Brianna? Can't tell.
It's Bianca.
Bianca. Okay, Bianca.
Okay. Jeanette from the Chipettes as well versus the song Goodbye Squirrel by Cletus T. Judd, which is a spin-off of Goodbye Earl by the Dixie Chicks.
Oh, well, I'm going to go...
It's a spoof.
One of Alvin's honeys.
Jeanette.
Who was she? Was that Simon's girl?
I think she was the one with the...
That Simon's chick? Little nerdy one?
Yeah, the one with the glasses.
She's a nerdy one. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Chip, Green Lantern.
Yep.
And Missy Squirrel.
Mississippi Squirrel
Revival.
That is
I don't know what
that is a song by Ray Stevens.
Oh.
The old country singer that sang a lot of joke songs.
Now, Green Lantern I'm familiar with, but who's Chip from Green Lantern?
Chip is a squirrel. It's from that DC Super Pets.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to go with Chip. Kind of like the way he looked. See, sometimes if I see it,
you remember
I believe it. I remember it.
Okay, the show Biker Mice from Mars versus Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Do you remember Biker Mice from Mars?
I have no idea what that is.
They were alien mice that basically rode bikes and fought crime at the same time.
Didn't they have action figures?
So they had action figures, and they came out with that and what was the other one? They had one that was like toads, and then they had what was the other one? Like the Cowboys from Moo Mesa. And there was a couple other shows like that. And they came out with those to try to compete with the popularity or spin off of the popularity of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh.
And Ninja Turtles were really the only one that really stuck.
Yeah, it's hard to compete when you got someone as dominant as the Turtles. But, I understand, it's... Okay. That's why we have Garbage Pail Kids, because they were kind of like the Cabbage Patch Kids, anti-Cabbage Patch Kids. Rat Fink is also, which we could have put him up here, the anti-Mickey Mouse. Well, that would have been a nice face-off right here. But anyway, that's all right. Another show.
Go ahead.
All right. Onward. Hurry up. Master Splinter versus Mouse King from the Nutcracker. I already have my answer. Master Splinter. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All day.
By far.
Secret Squirrel versus the Gopher from Winnie the Pooh. Secret Squirrel is
I'm going Secret. Just put Secret, man. We're going to have to, because we have to keep writing all these big words. It's going to take forever.
Okay.
All right. Eleanor versus Fievel. And Eleanor was Theodore's girl, right?
Yep.
Eleanor gets the love right there.
And keep in mind, these are chipmunks, but chipmunks are part of the squirrel family. Right. So they're type of, which is something I learned today. So
if they didn't pay attention to the read-off, we can't help you. Huh?
All right. So the KU gray squirrels, because there are several gray squirrels around the KU campus that are very gray colored.
I see them often.
Versus, and this is kind of a play on words a little bit here. Beaker from the Muppets because he was the guinea pig for the professor.
Oh, I like what you did there. I'm going to put over the gray squirrel, but I like what you did there, though. Beaker is, I got love for Beaker. He cool.
Oh my gosh, my handwriting's terrible.
Man, let's put KU and then GS or something.
Okay.
You know? We'll know.
All right.
Unless your brain's fried as bad as mine.
Nope.
Right. Not as much, exactly. Yeah, you quickly answered that, didn't you?
Nope. All right.
Okay. So, Gopher from Caddyshack.
Yep.
Oh, man. And Chitter? Who's
Chitter. I'm trying to remember which one.
Yeah, please. I don't know.
Sorry, I filled these in. I was just trying to fill in space. Chitter is from Smurfs. It's a squirrel in Smurfs that would always help him out.
Oh, damn.
I gotta go Caddyshack, man.
Me too, dude. Man, I can't. Caddyshack is iconic. I like both of them. Everybody said the second one wasn't that good. I love the second one. That's one of my favorites.
Hammy from Over the Hedge. I don't know if you remember that.
No, I don't.
Versus Pachirisu, which I think is how you pronounce it.
Pokemon.
And he's a Pokemon. And he's kind of like an ice squirrel type thing.
Well, I'm going to tell you straight up. I could give, unless you can make money off Pokemon and like you have the cards, that's the only part of it I like. But I'll roll with Pokemon. I know it's still popular to this day. Came out in the 90s. If you have any 90s cards, especially what is it, the Charizard?
Charizard.
Oh, yeah. And it's in good condition, maybe a 9.0 and up. Cha-ching.
Yep. All right. Who you got?
We got Minnie Mouse versus Speedy Gonzales.
That's a tough one, man. Because Minnie, that's Mickey's girl, but Speedy.
Yeah, that's Speedy Gonzales, dude. I gotta go Speedy. Love Speedy Gonzales.
Okay, last one on my side for this round is the movie The Nut Job versus Marysville, Kansas, that we talked about earlier, that is home to the black squirrel here in Kansas.
Let's put over old Marysville, Kansas.
Marysville.
I say Marysville? That's what it sounded like. I don't know either. It sounded like that in here, but sometimes
sounded right to me.
Well, as long as it sounded right to you and the listeners, in my own head, it is what it is.
All right.
Second guess myself. So, Three Blind Mice versus Mortimer Mouse. I like the Three Blind Mice. I've had that book read to me when I was a kid. So.
See, but Mortimer's the OG.
I don't know who Mortimer is.
That's the original Mickey Mouse. See?
Oh, I didn't realize.
That's like the old school Mickey Mouse.
Okay, listen.
Do we need to?
It's kind of like when you play chess. If you don't let go of the piece, you can bring your piece back. I don't know if you know that. It's chess reference. I'm going Mortimer.
Okay.
Let's bring him forward. Now that you explained to me who he is,
we're getting there. This is.
I'd like a recount, please.
And this one kind of came out to be a tough one. I mean, there's a lot of squirrel characters I filled in, and then when I got real far with the squirrel characters, then that's when I realized I didn't have enough, and that's when I started filling in with the cousins and distant relatives. And I wish I would have started out with that in mind. But yeah.
Round 2.
All right, we got Chip from Chip and Dale versus Scrat.
Chip.
Chip, Cheerio.
And then over here is going to be Dale versus Groundhog Day. I'm going Dale.
Dale.
That's my boy, Dale.
We have MBU Fighting Squirrels versus Rocky the Flying Squirrel.
Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rocky. All right. We'll do Simon versus Barry.
I gotta go Simon, man. Alvin the Chipmunks. I
have a feeling them guys are gonna get really close in here.
All those chipmunks and flying squirrels.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Bernard from Rescuers Down Under versus Ray the flying squirrel from Sonic.
Let's go Ray.
Yeah, I'm kind of a Bernard guy though. That was my movie. So
deciding. Right. What do you think?
Rescuers. Bernard from Rescuers or Ray the Flying Squirrel? Ray? All right.
You hear it.
He has spoken.
Yes, sir.
You paid him off. All
Let
right.
me get I paid him off with this.
Oh man, you need batteries changed or something.
It's kind of like when I pee these days.
Go get that checked out.
Here, man.
All right.
There's a couple $100. All right, here we go. Back on task.
Go ahead.
All right, Phil. Punks Watney. Phil, grab the real groundhog versus Sally Acorn. I'm going Phil.
I'm good with that. Yep.
It's kind of tradition in a lot of ways.
I'm good with that.
And I'm going to put Phil Nomenon or Filthy. We'll do
Yep. Filthy Phil.
Filthy. Because you
Man,
know he's filthy.
Oh no, man. You know he's bathed and groomed. I mean they spend. Have you not seen them do the actual Groundhog Day thing?
He's pampered, dude.
He's
about this. He's living. A big boy.
Look, he's living a better life than any of us listening to this podcast, doing this podcast, whatever.
All those people in Punks Watney, they take care of old Phil.
I think it's in Philip. I think it's Pennsylvania. I don't know. All right, Theodore from Alvin the Chipmunks versus Bucky the Beaver from the gas station. There you go. My buddy Theo.
And that's not from.
All right.
Sorry. All right. My pudding pops. All right. Rocket Raccoon versus Alvin from Alvin and Chipmunks.
Look, I love Rocket. I think he's the best. He's my favorite character from Guardians of the Galaxy, and one of my favorite Marvel characters.
Me too.
But man, like, I gotta go Alvin.
Me too. Yeah. Alvin. We talk about OGs, and OGs don't need to always win, but Alvin is a
Sandy
staple.
Cheeks versus Rizzo the Rat.
I'm going Sandy Cheeks.
Yeah, I gotta go Sandy Cheeks. We gotta put over.
You know what's funny is even if I didn't know who she was, which I do,
just the name.
The name alone is one of the coolest names. They knew what they was doing, like you said. All right, Mickey Mouse versus Brittany. I'm going Mickey.
Yeah, man, first chipmunk to go down.
MOUSE.
Jeanette from the Chipettes versus Chuck E. Cheese.
Chucky. Well,
hold
on.
You know what? Chuck E. Cheese is overpriced. That's where they get me on their bad side.
No, it's got a little
terrible pizza, overpriced.
It is cardboard pizza. I mean, it's really overrated, and I understand why kids like it, but I've been in there since I've been an adult.
Look,
and it blows.
I mean, Jeanette's the nerdy chick. The nerdy chick's always
put Jeanette over.
Jeanette. Probably spelling it wrong, but. Okay. Ooh, another tough one.
Got Chip from the Green Lantern versus
Master Splinter
versus Master Splinter.
Okay.
I was looking wrong there.
I thought it was a different Chip. Okay.
No, I messed up too. Okay.
I gotta go Master Splinter.
Yeah, Master Splinter all day. I almost messed up too, man. So it's okay.
Secret Squirrel.
We're freestyling this show.
Secret Squirrel versus the KU Gray Squirrel. Just because it's hometown, I gotta go KU.
Yeah, just put KU. Yeah. Do that. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I try to dodge those in the bus a lot of times. I've actually seen those squirrels. A student will throw their food in the trash can.
They'll get up in there
or on the ground.
Down.
They don't ever protest that up on campus about littering. But anyway, I've seen
they chow
squirrels
down.
Grab food constantly, and even sodas and stuff. If it isn't the bees attacking the trash can. Okay, all right, I'll stay focused here. Eleanor versus the gopher from Caddyshack. Man, just because it's Alvin and the Chipmunks, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah,
the gopher gets a lot of love with me.
All right,
so
Marysville, Kansas, home of the black squirrel versus Pachirichu, whatever, from Pokemon. I gotta go Marysville.
Me too. I'll roll with that. Speedy Gonzalez versus Mortimer Mouse, aka Mickey. Before he
So I know a little bit about Mortimer, but
Yeah.
Speedy
that was
was the
during
homie.
that was during the black and white era.
Yep.
So I'm going Speedy too, man.
Yep.
I like Speedy.
Chip from Chip and Dale versus Rocky the Flying Squirrel. That's a tough one.
I like Rocky. And what are you gonna do? We're gonna have the Codester.
Yeah, let's do it because I'm on Chip's side. Chip.
Is
All
he?
right.
Yeah, looks like it's Chip.
Chip. Cheerio. All right.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got another one.
Oh, so we got Dale from the Chippendales.
Mm-hmm. Chip and Dale.
Oops.
Go ahead.
Oops.
Don't sue us. Okay.
Versus Simon from Alvin Simon Theodore. So that's gonna be a tough one. I feel like Dale should advance on this one, but
yeah. I like Dale.
Yeah, I don't like nerds anyways. Nerds.
That's what we are. All right, Ray the Flying Squirrel versus Theo from Chip and Dale, or from Alvin the Chipmunks. I don't know enough about Ray.
Yep.
Theo.
Go Theo.
Yep.
Theo advances.
Theo.
Okay, so we got
Dirty Phil.
Filthy Phil, the Pucks Phil, the groundhog, the real groundhog.
Yep.
He is taking on Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Uh-oh.
I go Alvin.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's tough. I like Phil. He is phenomenon. No, I got a homie named Phil and I call him Phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Phil, the filthy one. All right. Anyways, the filthy teabagger also. So we'll call it. Let's go with Alvin. Alvin.
Yep.
Okay, Alvin.
Sandy Cheeks.
What was his owner's name? I forget.
Dave.
Dave. That's right. He was a loudmouth.
Sandy Cheeks versus Jeanette from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Sandy Cheeks.
So
I didn't even hesitate.
I gotta go with Jeanette, man.
Really?
I'm not really a huge SpongeBob person, but so far the matchups have placed her ahead of everyone else. So we need our tiebreaker. Jeanette or Sandy Cheeks? Okay.
There
all right.
It is.
Sandy Cheeks it is.
Sandy Cheeks. You know, if I go to a nude beach and you sit in the sand and come up, you get them sandy cheeks all up in the creases and stuff.
Stay on task.
Stay on task. I was kind of.
All right.
All right. Where we at? Okay, so we got Mickey Mouse versus Master Splinter. Master Splinter all day. That's me. Yeah.
Yeah, Mickey's kind of played out, dude. I gotta go Master Splinter. He keeps it real.
Master Splinter.
I don't know. That Mickey Mouse Clubhouse show kind of freaks me out. Grown-ass mouse inviting kids into this playhouse.
Oh, boy. See?
I know.
It's terrible. Terrible.
Okay. My last one.
Mm-hmm.
The KU Gray Squirrel versus the Marysville Black Squirrels.
Ooh, this is a nice matchup.
I gotta go. Even though it's hometown, I gotta go Marysville. Like the Black Squirrels are so unique,
and they're cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maryville.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down.
Marysville.
I'm down with that too, man.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we're gonna do the Caddyshack Gopher versus Speedy Gonzalez.
Caddyshack.
Yes.
You already knew.
We're going to have a nice
Chip from Chip and Dale versus Theodore from Alvin the Chipmunks. That's a tough one. I gotta go Chip.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be fun because now you got Dale from Chip and Dale. versus Simon.
No. You already did that.
Whoops.
Versus Alvin. Ooh. I gotta go Alvin.
Yeah.
Because see, Chip was kind of the leader in the Chip and Dale, whereas Alvin's kind of the leader out of the Chipmunks.
So you're wanting to go with
I'll go Alvin.
Alvin on this
Yeah.
one? Okay. Since I screwed it up, you get the choice. There we go. Dealer's choice. There we go. So ready? Here we go. Non-screw-uppers choice.
All right.
So we're going to Alvin.
Sandy Cheeks versus the Marysville Black Squirrels.
Marysville.
Yep.
Black Squirrels, man. This should be
Metal band.
Oh, that's good.
Coming to the stage, the Black Squirrels. Duh, eat them nuts.
All right.
All right. Let's see if I can get this right this time. Master Splinter versus the Gopher from Caddyshack. Gopher from Caddyshack.
I gotta go Master Splinter, man.
Oh boy. Oh
yeah.
Master Splinter.
All right, we are down to the last 4. This one is I already know who I'm getting in this one. Chip versus the Marysville Black Squirrels. I gotta go Chip just because he's old school. He's been in the Mickey Mouse cartoons with Pluto. He used to hinder Goofy. They were in Rescue Rangers. I gotta go Chip.
Chip was a leader too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So we got pretty much. We're going to get to the point where right now it's 3 leaders.
Yep. So, all right, we're going Chip.
Yes. This is going to be okay. This one's going to be
okay.
I got to think about this one. Alvin versus Master Splinter. Oh boy.
Oh man, this is tough.
Ooh.
That's almost a final in its own.
Oh.
I'll let you go first, man. I got to think about this a second.
Oh, man. Okay, this is a really hard decision. I'm not having a brain fart or anything. I'm going Alvin, dude. And I know. It's just tough.
Man, I'm so split down the middle.
You want to go ahead and a third party choice?
I'll go ahead and go Alvin too.
Yeah?
But it's going to set up an even harder one. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Going that way?
Yep, we're going Alvin.
And Codester, you get to decide the final one. That sound good to you?
You get to help us decide.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chip, like I said, you got Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Leader.
You've got
Yep.
You've got Chip and Dale
video games.
They had their own video games.
So did Alvin and Simon.
So did Alvin the Chipmunks, and
they had their own cartoon as well. Yeah.
The Alvin and the Chipmunks and the Chip and Dale, the live actions, where they had the cartoon in there. All those were great. All of their animated series were great. I mean,
so we know Disney's behind this one. Who was behind the Alvin? Simon.
I'm not sure.
I don't know either. I don't know. Yeah.
This is a tough one.
Here, let's ask Google. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't. I don't know. Do you have an idea of who to choose?
I always thought he was cooler in a lot of ways, and he always was a ladies' man, stuff like that.
Alvin.
But he's the one sticking in my.
But Chip is the one with the brains. He's the one that keeps the plans going. Cody, who you got?
I'm losing hair right now, just trying to make this decision. Codester.
Yeah, Chip's a detective, but Alvin's the lead singer of the band.
See, there's so many factors to weigh. I knew this was. I'm stressing, man. I'm starting to. Good thing I have a Wiccan. It wicks up the sweat because I'm sweating, man.
Man, I almost feel it here. Here we go. I got a coaster. We're gonna put a C on this side, and we're gonna put an A on this side.
I'm gonna flip it.
I'm gonna flip it. Hey, Alvin.
Alvin got it.
Alvin.
Hey.
Alvin wins the coin flip.
Ooh.
Or coaster flip.
Let's do this for Dave. Alvin!
All right. So, now that we determined who is the winner of the Battle of the Squirrels, we are kind of winding down. I want to get to a couple pieces of fan mail. Thank you for those that have liked, subscribed. And for those of you that don't know, we have video type formats on Facebook and YouTube, and then we have podcast style on YouTube Music, Spotify, and then we have profiles on Instagram, Threads, and then whatever Twitter is called now. I haven't quite learned how to upload the videos and stuff to it yet. I think eventually I'm going to scramble stuff down to clips that I can just put on. But and then also for those of you interested, we will have t-shirts available in mid-February. I believe they are going to be $15. They are this logo you see right here, but it's kind of simplified down to 2 colors. And it is on kind of a off-green color called corn silk. So those should be mid-February, and like I said, they're going to be $15, and that's kind of just to cover our cost on them and kind of get our image out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get to some fan mail. Like I said, thank you for everyone that's liking, subscribing, watching videos.
We couldn't do it without you.
Yep. All right, here is our first one. Dear Soapbox Smorgasbord Podcast, I think your podcast is good, but it could be better. Here are a few tips that may help. Okay, this is nice.
So, constructive criticism. Yep. I'm okay with that.
Step 1, look at the camera. Okay, I feel like we do as much as we can.
I like to engage with you too.
Yeah, it's hard to, like I try to look at the camera when we do this as much as possible, but
yeah.
Okay, step 2, try not to say yep, and other filler words. Well, I'm guilty of that. I know. Kind of catch a train of thought, and
it's called brain farts.
Yep.
Like and you don't got them either.
We got them. Okay, and but so far I get it. And step 3, don't hit record. Okay? Because your podcast is lame, no one should be subjected to listening to it. And in the future, people that do listen to it may be entitled to compensation for having their time wasted. Signed, a real podcaster.
How are you going to start out babyface and go heel on it?
That's messed up. You know what's sad? Is we're probably your mom's favorite podcast. Like, that's messed up. I mean, we're just getting started, so...
Hold on a second, let me ask the Magic 8 Ball. Is your mother going to come over tonight? Oh, most certainly.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? I got this for her, too. I'm going to be like spraying her, just like, yeah.
All right. All right, here comes our second one. Dear Soapbox Smorgasbord Podcast, I was interested to figure out where you get inspiration for your episodes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, not bad.
It's almost as if someone takes a crap in a can, then puts the lid on it and lets it marinate for a few hours. Then you two smucks remove the lid and take a big whiff and decide that's what an episode is going to be about. Signed, unsubscribe. Damn.
That's harsh, man.
I mean, I know you clean the litter box before this sometimes, but I mean, to straight up say that, we get our inspiration from smelling crap out of a can.
Well, it sounds like this person needs Jesus.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, our next one. I think this one's for you. Attention, from the library. The following books are overdue. See Spot Run, An Idiot's Guide to Being a 1940s Housewife, and Tacos, Bar Fights, and Extra Guac, A Rags to Riches Story. Is that?
No, I've never read. What?
I don't
I haven't read anything from a library in a long time.
Okay, well, that's
even
not
though
fan mail.
I fund the library, so to speak.
All right.
No, that's all right.
I don't know why that was in there.
Yeah, what is that crap?
I don't know.
Man,
it printed out with the fan mail.
Sounds like
all right.
A smear campaign.
And here is the last one. Dear Soapbox Smorgasbord Podcast, I'm totally not understanding this podcast. I mean, the name self-explanatory. Soapbox smorgasbord. We're kind of
maybe they can't spell smorgasbord.
Maybe
heck, I can't.
I mean, they did up there in the deer, but you know, it's kind of self-explanatory. We get up here and kind of our soapbox, and it's just kind of the smorgasbord of stuff we talk about. Here's the next part. It's as if two guys went bald while peaking in high school, decided to make it their whole personality, and now they get on their little microphones and talk about it. From Susie in Chicago.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Susie.
Man, what are these, like, little 12-year-olds?
Hey, Susie, don't hate, appreciate.
Man, I'm done with fan mail for this episode.
Yeah, man. Are we going to do that?
Whoa. Uh-oh. What'd you do?
I didn't do nothing.
Uh-oh. Robot.
That's Susie's fault. Susie did it.
What'd you do?
It sounds robot-y.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Ran over the cord.
Oh, man.
We are not robots.
Hey, it still sounds like a robot.
Okay. Anyways, well, now that we are trying to figure out why we are robots,
technical difficulties.
Yep. While we figure that out, you guys have a good night, and we will see you on next episode.
Thanks, Cody.